A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Wassalatu wassalamu ala sayyidil mursaleen. Amma ba'ad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu to the Muslims. Alhamdulillah. My name is Gregory Michael Sierras. After taking my Shahada, the brothers and sisters call me Brother Ali. Whichever you're comfortable with, alhamdulillah, mashallah. Prior to my converting to Islam, I was an active gang member. I was a drug addict and a drug dealer. And as a result of that, I was sentenced to a 20-year sentence while I was 19 years old. Alhamdulillah, while I was in prison, the first time I had ever read a book, and the book that I had read was The Fundamentals of Islam. And then I read the autobiography of Malcolm X. Now, I will tell you that the autobiography of Malcolm X, without a doubt, was the most influential book that I had ever read. It affected me, it impacted me, and it made me want to emulate the life that Brother Malcolm, may Allah have mercy on him, lived. And I wanted to have an impact, and I wanted to be effectual as he was, and I took my Shahada. I became a Muslim, alhamdulillah. And while I was in prison, I began to read and I began to correspond with, organizations that were centered on helping incarcerated Muslims. Without a doubt, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward all of the associations that work for the growth and development and help of incarcerated Muslims. But without a doubt, the most effective one to me was the Muslim Prisoner Project. They did not spare any expense in making sure that I felt like I was part of a Jamaat. They made me realize that I was part of a greater ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And they made me feel like I was a human being. They showed me compassion, kindness, and I really felt the love. They added me on my tablet so that I had somebody to correspond with. And they would send me a book every month. And in order to get the next book, they made it so that I would read it. I would have to write an essay on how it impacted me, what I benefited from it, what lessons I derived from it. And then I would have to send that essay back to them in order to get my next book. So it was such a wonderful program, and it really helped me so much. I know for a fact, because I seen it with my own eyes, that as a result of the Muslim Prisoner Project, so many Muslims became more knowledgeable. So many Muslims became more aware of protecting their deen and applying the adab of Islam. And it's just so much benefit to all the Muslims that are in prison. So may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward the Muslim Prison Project. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you if you feel moved and compelled to help them, to help brothers like me. Because a lot of people just threw me away. A lot of people, they just looked at me and they decided that, I was a product of the system and that there was no hope for me. But now, alhamdulillah, since I've been out of prison, I've been able to accomplish things fi sabilillah. And so I ask that you just remember brothers like me. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanatan wa fil akhirati hasanatan wa qina adhaban nar. Ameen. I learned that dua as a result of the Muslim Prisoner Project. Assalamu alaikum.